another reading vlog. Guys, if you're doing it, so like, comment, subscribe. Oh my god. Hey y'all, this is week 2 of Black History Month, my reading vlog. This is the beginning. I was thinking all out of order then, but anyway, today is Tuesday, so not really the beginning of the week or the start of the week, and I have no idea what I want to read. I've been thinking and thinking. There's so many options and I just don't know which one to pick, and so I have, let me get them. I have these cards. I think they're over here. I have these cards that I got in a book box, I think, that are kind of like prompt cards. So I'm gonna randomly pick one. I'm sorry, I woke you up, Carter. I'm gonna randomly pick one and see if that'll help me choose what to read, because I have no idea. Get out, please. Okay, let me see. I don't have anything to set this on. Can you see me? Let me see. I don't know how to shuffle, so I'm just gonna randomly place them where they may go. And pick the, should I pick the first one? Or no, I'm just gonna pick a random one. I like this one, it's pink. So I'll pick the pink one. A science fiction book. Let's see what I have for a science fiction. I think that's fantasy. I don't know if that's science fiction. Let me see. That's a non-fiction. Let me look outside. Any science fiction over here? Let's see. Let me see. Oh, let me turn the light on. Found it. Oh, you know, I should pick two. Since it's let me get the week for the week. Let me choose another one. What color? What color? I like this one. It gives Halloween vibes. A book recommended by everyone you know. Huh? I don't know. Book recommended by everyone I know. Let me see. What book is recommended by everyone I know? I'm gonna pick another one because I don't really have any books recommended to me, you know? Especially by everyone I know. I'm gonna pick another one. I don't like that one. Oh, this is a pretty blue. Let's see what this. Oh, I know. I saw that one earlier. Oh, let's see this one. This is taking longer than I expected. A book featuring your favorite trope. I don't like that one either, bro. It's gonna. Okay, no. I don't want to reread anything. This is a pretty green. It matches my shirt. A book by a debut author. Oh, you know what? I think I know what I'm gonna pick, but let's see if I find something else. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick this one. Oh, I got two options. because I think this is his debut novel as well. Okay, so let's go over what I picked, y'all. I think I lost the cards. I don't know where I put them. The cards that I chose. I guess that helped. I like the books that I chose. Okay, first, a science fiction book. I chose War Girls by Tomi Ari. That is not who this is. I chose War Girls by Tochi Onyebuchi. I got their names completely mixed up. I got this book, I think the year it came out, and I haven't read it. And it's been out probably since 2018. Let me check. Let's see. 2019, I was close. But what I know about this book is cyborg girls. Cyborg. I don't know, but I'll probably start this tonight and see what we get into. And then for the debut author, I gave myself 2 choices. I don't know. Oh, this one still has a sticker. You gotta come off, Miss Girl. But I don't know if this is his debut novel. Let me double check that. Well, I'll double check it after. But I got The King is Dead by Benjamin Dean. I don't know what this is about, but I really like the cover, so that's why I picked it up. And I chose The Davenports by Crystal Marquis. And I think this is like about a historical fiction about these black sisters, a group of black sisters. Oh, you better shine. But I don't know which one I'm gonna pick out of these 2, but I'll make my decision after I finish War Girls. All right, y'all, it's the next night, and I kind of have some bad news. I started War Girls. I read the first 50 pages of War Girls, and it's a DNF, y'all. It's so unfortunate because this book has been on my TBR for so long, and I've loved this cover for so long, but I just could not get into it. It's a no for me, dog. Like, it just felt so clunky. Like, it was just so many things happening where I didn't care, you know? And that's unfortunate because I want to care, but I just didn't. And then I reread the summary and I was like, do I remember what made me want to pick up this book? And the summary didn't even intrigue me enough to keep wanting to read either. I looked at reviews on Goodreads. Those didn't shake me. So, yeah, this one is a DNF, unfortunately. So I'm going to try and see if I have... I know I do. I just don't know what to pick. What other sci-fis I have. Oh, it's dark out here. Let me turn the light on. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that could be a good one. Let's see what else I have before I show y'all. So what I was looking at was Amari and the Night Brothers could work for a science fiction novel. Or is this more fantasy than science fiction? I'm not sure. Let's see. I know. Ooh, if I had another Shuri book to read, that one would be perfect. But I've read all of those. No, that's a nonfiction. No. I have a lot of fantasy. Not many science fiction. But I guess they could be one and the same. But I want one that's strictly science fiction. I think that's fantasy too. I was thinking about Black Girl Unlimited. I'll have to do more research to see exactly if it is fantasy or science fiction. I have a book on here that I'm scared to read. I've just been skipping over it this whole time, and that's An Unkindness of Ghosts by River Solomon. I've tried to read this one before, and I couldn't get into it. And I put it back on the shelf to try it again another time. But I'm kind of scared to pick it up again. But I feel like this is the most science fiction novel that I have on my shelf, while others are more fantasy, like I said. Yeah, I'm gonna put these away, and I'll look into these to see if they how much of a science fiction influence they have. And then I also wanted to add another book in the running for a debut novel. Where is it? Ace of Spades by Farida Abike Ayamidi. This has been on my shelf a while, and that would be a good debut novel to get off my shelves. So let's see. Let's place these in here on my TBR shelf in my room. Okay. And I'll probably start An Unkindness of Ghosts tonight and see if I can get into it, y'all. I need to look into more science fiction. Let's look right now. Let's see. On Goodreads. Let's check Goodreads. Ugh. Oh, can you see me? Let me see if I can set you up on this thing while I check to see if Amari and the Night Brothers is more science fiction or fantasy. Let's see. Goodreads, where are you? Because I really don't feel like reading An Unkindness of Ghosts. No, it just says fiction, magic, adventure, paranormal, mystery. No science fiction. And then what was the other one? Black Girl Unlimited. Nope. It says magical realism. So it looks like I'm stuck with An Unkindness of Ghosts, y'all. What I remember from the summary long times ago's days when I acquired this book is that, let me go get it. Is that they're on a spaceship. Oh, my bookmark is still in here. I read to page 44 last time. That is crazy. Interesting. But I think they're on a spaceship where there's like a caste system or a hierarchy based on the antebellum South on the space shuttle. That's all I remember. And I don't think our main character is fully human. Is she a cyborg as well? I don't know. I don't remember, y'all. But we'll see. Let me see. I'm reading the summary. Oh, it doesn't say anything about her being a cyborg. I think I just made that up. But anyways, I'll try and read this one, y'all. Wish me luck. I don't think I've ever been more scared to read a book. Like, what's wrong with me? But anyway, I'll check in with y'all later. Hi everyone, I'm back for an update. I'm on my way to a book club. It's the Silent Book Club of Dallas. It's just like, if you haven't heard of it, it's like where they choose a coffee shop every month and people go discuss books and then you just silently read for the remainder of the meeting. And it's just, I've never been, but I've seen it on Instagram. So this will be my first month going. I'm excited. The coffee shop we're going to is called Haraz Coffee Shop in Plano, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Let me see where I'm supposed to be going. 30 East, okay. But an update on my book. So this week's vlog is probably more of a weekend vlog because this is my last day to finish the book to get this week's video up on time, if I can do that this week. But An Unkindness of Ghosts, I read to page 20 like I think that was like Wednesday night or Thursday night. And then Friday night, last night, I read to page 80 something before I was ready to go to bed. But I'm getting somewhat the gist of what's going on. I feel like science fiction novels are the hardest to get into, and I'm not 100% into it just yet. But I'm probably, I'll say like 75% into it, of like understanding the world we're in. But like I said during the summary is that, oh, I thought I was missing an earring, that we're on this spaceship. I think something happened to Earth where they built this huge spaceship to carry everyone to, they're looking for the promised land, but it's kind of made up like the antebellum South. So on the upper decks are like the rich white folks or white folks in general, and then the lower decks, I think it's like T to Z, that's how they label the decks, is where all our black people are, and they're called Tarlanders. And 61B, okay. And so, ooh, don't fall now. And so we're following our main character Astrid, who is kind of like very into the body. Well, I don't know what exactly to describe what she is. Some kind of science. Like she's into all like the healing and different herbs and stuff. And so the first chapter we're introduced to her, she's amputating someone's foot. Like it's on the lower decks, they've turned off the heating or whatever, and so people are suffering from frostbite. And this child that she's amputating their foot, they had a frostbite on their foot that turned into gangrene, so she had to go amputate it. But anyway, that's what she does during her free time. But all of the Tarlanders they have like this deck where there are different fields, like a rice field, corn field, sugar cane field, where the Tarlanders go to harvest and work the land there. But it's a very strange, I think the whole plot, what the whole plot is going to be, is our main character Astrid, she worked under this guy named Theo, who she calls the surgeon, and everyone else on the ship calls the surgeon, where he is passing as and he's this high-ranking surgeon on the ship basically, and she trained under him, and he's given her passes to like be able to explore her medical interest or whatever, to travel from deck to deck. And he's come to her because he's been missing for a couple of weeks, and he comes to her little secret area to let her know that, okay, so what's been going on is like the captain of the ship, like the white man that runs everything, he has come down with some kind of sickness that he has no answers for, so he comes to her to see if she knows what it could be. And he says like the irises of his eyeball has like changed shape. He's hallucinating auditorially. He's bleeding. I don't remember all of his symptoms, but I think there was something about blood. And she was like, I don't know what this could be. But I need to get over 61B. Yeah. Let me get in front of you, red car. Hold on, y'all. Thank you, Mr. Red Car. Oh. And so, she doesn't know what it is, but her friend Genevieve, I can't remember the girl's name, but she's like, oh, what do you think he's gonna say when he finds out that you actually do know what this is? And she's like, I don't know what this is. What do you mean? I know what this is. And my camera looks so blurry. Maybe it's the sun. But she was like, yeah, your mom's journals like detail the exact same thing happened to her before she, SUICIDE. I don't think you're supposed to say that word on YouTube. But she's like, what? And then so she shows her mom's journals, because they both read her mom's journals, because her mom was like this very good like engineer name. I forget her mom's name. I think it's like Lune. But anyway, she was like your mom's journals are written in code, and Miss Astra didn't even know that this was a thing. So her friend Geraldine Genevieve, whatever her name is, like let her in on, like, she had no idea that her mom was leaving her codes in her journals, and she has the same symptoms as the captain of the ship. But that's where I am now. I'm still gathering, like, I don't understand how vast this ship is, because like the different ships, I mean the different fields, like the way that works, my brain hasn't grasped. I wish we had like a diagram or a map or something of this ship. I think that would have been really cool. But that's all I have to update you all on for now. If I have more understanding of what's going on, I'll let y'all know. But I'm on my way to this coffee shop, and I hope I have fun. I'm 17 minutes away. I was also supposed to go to a book club meeting last night, but that's a story for another time. I'll probably let y'all know later, because I don't even know if y'all can hear me, because this road is like really loud for some reason. Like, I don't know if it's the wind, but I'll check in with y'all later. But all right, y'all, it's the next day. I understand the major plot points. I understand what we're trying to do, or what is happening leading up to whatever major plot point is, the major plot point is. But I'm still kind of lost on like the details. Like, I sometimes have to go back and reread them and find out like exactly what it's trying to say. That can be a little confusing for me. I don't know what it is, but I think it's just very dense. It's a very dense science fiction piece of work, and yeah, so on those small little details, I have to go back and reread paragraphs just to make sure that I grasp exactly what it's trying to say. And 9 out of 10, I think I do. Like, I hope when I get to like whatever the big hoo-ha at the end is, that I know how we got there, you know? But I had so much fun at the silent book club. I met some cool people. I read from like page 80 to page 120, 130. So we kind of started late because it was a very packed day for the coffee shop we were at. I think it's called Hurrah's Coffee Shop in Plano, Texas. If anybody wants to check it out, it was really nice and really pretty in there. But when I got home, I like clocked out. I had to stop at Firestone for them to check my tires. And then when I got home, I like clocked out. Like, I took the longest nap I think I've ever taken. And I think that just comes with being social. It's so draining for me to have to hold conversations with people. And it just took me out, y'all. Ooh, the light. It took me out. But when I woke up, I read some more. And now I'm on page 179. So yeah, I'm almost, or I think I'm halfway. I don't know. I think it's like 340. So about halfway. And I'm enjoying it so far. It's very interesting. I still don't fully grasp how this spaceship works. I know like there are a whole bunch of decks and stuff. I got that. Like, I understand like the white people are on the upper decks and the Tarlanders, aka black people, are on the bottom decks. But I got confused when it started talking about the fields and how it spins, and the baby sun that's like, they have like this baby sun that's like in the middle of the ship that powers everything. I don't know how that science works, but I guess that's like a fantasy element. And also there was something else. Oh, I really enjoy how she talks about on different decks there's like a different culture among the black people on the ship. Like, they have different languages, and they'll have words that are similar but are slightly different in their language, from like Y deck to T deck, different customs. Like, I forget which deck she was on, but they paint coal around their eyes. And it's just very interesting. I think this is a standalone, but I would like to know more, I think. I think I would like to know more. But anyway, I'm about to go to the gym. When I get back, I feel like I need to get a big chunk of this red so I can wrap this video up, y'all. But yeah, that's all I have for now. Thank y'all. Bye bye. Hi everyone, I'm back to wrap up this vlog and give you my final rating for An Unkindness of Ghosts by River Solomon. I ended up giving it 3 stars. I think that River Solomon, I don't think their writing is for me because this is the second book I've read by them. And let me go get the other book. I think I still have it, if I haven't unhauled it. The light is off. Let me turn the light on. And here, let me see. Yes, I do still have it. See, I read The Deep by River Solomon more than a few years ago. I don't remember the exact amount of time, but I feel the same way about this one as I felt about The Deep that I felt about An Unkindness of Ghosts. I really like the concepts of their books or novels, but the execution doesn't really work for me. So the book we're following our main character Astrid as she's trying to figure out her mom's secrets. So basically her mom, I guess you could be interpreted in many different ways, but I think the ghost that's referenced in the title is her mom. And because everything that we're leading up to in the final chapter of this book, we're going off of her mom's journals and writings and discoveries. And I think that concept is really neat. I just think the execution for me doesn't work. I've seen a lot of people sing this book's praises, as well as with The Deep, but it just didn't work for me, y'all. I can't even really like express what exactly didn't work for me, but the writing, I just never really sunk into the world or exactly what was going on or what our goals were or exactly what the plot was really. What was more interesting to me was our main character's relationship with the people in their environment living on this ship that's set up like the antebellum South. Like we have the upper deckers that she comes into contact with, which are like the rich white folks, and the people she lives amongst in the lower decks, and also the people that she helps and assists with their medical needs. I found that to be the most interesting thing, but when it comes to where our plot ended, I don't know if I really enjoyed that part and how we got to that part. It was interesting in the beginning, but it kind of lost me along the way. So I ended up giving it 3 stars, and this might be my last River Solomon book, unfortunately. But to wrap up this vlog, I only read 1 book this week, which I expected. I started late, and this was a really dense read for me, and I had to go back and like reread paragraphs to make sure I understood what was exactly happening. So I knew this was going to be the only thing I read this week. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this vlog, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.